Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Well, after several days of rain and colder temperatures, the sun makes an appearance across Metro Detroit. The local forecasters are tracking what is in store for your weekend. Plus, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden has made a stop in Metro Detroit to talk education. We've got a preview of today's visit that's coming up as well. But first, a major development in the fight against the coronavirus. The CDC has cleared the way for millions of Americans to get a COVID-19 vaccine booster shot. That story tops our news here at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Kasumi. The booster was approved for people over 65 years of age who have been vaccinated with the Pfizer shot. Overnight, the CDC director took a rare step, overruling one of the advisory panel's recommendations. NBC's Chris Pallone is on Capitol Hill to explain.
A late-night reversal by the CDC director makes millions of frontline workers eligible for an extra dose.
I think it very much depends.
With CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky giving her final approval, millions of Americans inoculated with the Pfizer COVID vaccine more than 6 months ago are now eligible to get a booster shot.
I'm approaching this decision with an interest in doing what's right for the public health.
A CDC advisory committee voted Thursday to recommend a third dose for people 65 and older, people who live in long-term care facilities, and those over 50 with underlying medical conditions. But that panel voted against boosters for people at higher risk of infection because of where they work, like healthcare workers, teachers, and grocery store employees. However, in a late-night statement, Walensky overruled that vote, saying those workers may receive a booster shot. So can adults under 50 with underlying medical conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes.
It's probably broader booster by a recommendation than most people think, because obesity is one of the things that's included, and they consider that as a body mass index of over 25.
The ruling only applies to people who got the Pfizer vaccine.
I think it's not going to be very long before they figure it out with Moderna and they figure it out with Johnson & Johnson. So people just have to wait in line and trust the process.
A process which will soon offer some Americans an extra shot of protection. The CDC director said in her statement that the booster shot vote would not distract the agency from its main focus, making sure people in the U.S. and around the world get their first vaccine shot if they have not yet been vaccinated. In Washington, Chris Pallone, back to you.
Chris, thank you. President Biden discussed the CDC's decision and the ongoing pandemic during remarks from the White House today. The president says that boosters will be free and easy to find.
Booster shots will be available in 80,000 locations, including over 40,000 pharmacies nationwide. So, my message today is this. If you've got the Pfizer vaccine, if you got the Pfizer vaccine in January, February, or March of this year, and you're over 65 years of age, go get the booster. Or if you're have a medical condition like diabetes, or you're a frontline worker like a healthcare worker or a teacher, you can get a free booster now.
Let's get you updated on what's happening here at home. Michigan's vaccination rate is at 67.3%. We do expect to get another update from the state of Michigan on new COVID-19 cases. That should come sometime later today. On Wednesday, though, the state reported a two-day total of 6,079 cases and 81 deaths. That averages out to more than 3,000 cases per day. Over 906,000 people have recovered from the virus. All right, we do want to keep you updated on your forecast as we head into the weekend. We've really had quite the week, Brandon.
We have. Everybody's working for the weekend normally, but had to work a little extra this week, flooding much of Metro Detroit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday bonus here for us. Low middle 60s out your door right now, comparing temps noon today versus noon yesterday, and the plus is how much warmer we are. So anywhere from 4 to about 18 degrees warmer, depending on where you are. And it makes sense, right? We had all the showers, that cool breeze, the sunshine today, taking us to the upper 60s through 2 o'clock, and room temperature 72 degrees. Anybody have high school football games tonight? Homecoming maybe? Stevenson Sterling Heights, our Friday football frenzy game against Macomb, Dakota. And temps at kickoff 7 p.m., 68. Sunsets at 7:27. And will probably cool into the lower 60s, sweatshirt weather. Evrod, we are tracking some weekend rain. I'll do that coming up.
All righty, Brandon, we'll check in with him in just a little bit. Meanwhile, DTE says that there's still about 47,000 customers without power this afternoon after the wet weather that we had over the past couple of days. DTE does expect to have power restored to most of the impacted customers by the end of the day. In other news this afternoon, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden is in Metro Detroit today. She just landed at Metro Airport, and this afternoon she's going to be participating in an event that's happening at Oakland Community College over in Royal Oak as part of the Return to School road trip. Paula Tutman joins us now with the preview.
So this is being billed the Back to Schools road trip. They're calling it a bus tour. Remains to be seen whether or not the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, and Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona, will actually get off an actual bus. But I can tell you that I have been getting calls and text messages from very excited educators since last week. Basically, what's going to happen is the First Lady is going to be making stops at several different schools, several different venues, having conversations with educators and parents and teachers about just this whole idea of getting back into schools safely and making sure that children are able to stay in those schools. So this is supposed to kick off a little bit later this afternoon. Again, this is just one stop. There are going to be other stops along the way. And we're really interested in hearing what the First Lady, who happens to be a working First Lady outside of the White House. In other words, she's still teaching and is a big advocate for community colleges. And that's where we are, Oakland Community College. She's still teaching at a community college. Not sure how she got the day off to do this. I guess she must know big names, maybe even in the White House. So we'll be following this activity all day, and we'll have the latest coming up starting at 4 and 5 on Local 4 News. So for now, I'll just throw it back to you.
I wonder who she knows, Paula. Thank you so much for that preview. New at noon. There's a death investigation underway in Dearborn. Officers responded to a home on Michigan Avenue. This was around 8:30 just last night. Police say a man was holding a room door shut, trying to prevent somebody from leaving. And they say that an officer made contact with a 38-year-old man. And it was during a struggle that man became unresponsive. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. We're told the officers involved have been placed on administrative leave. The majority of people under evacuation orders in Flat Rock can return home now. Wayne County says that the Ford gas leak is no longer a risk to homes and businesses in Zone 1. Public health officials thought that there could be health risks from the fumes, but testing shows the sewer system is clear of gas vapors. Officials use those test results to clear large areas instead of having to go home by home. There are still about 15 homes under evacuation orders. Any residents who want their homes tested can ask the city for one. Let's talk about Motorbella. It continues today through Sunday at the M1 Concourse over in Pontiac. It's a reimagining of the North American International Auto Show that we've known and love, and it includes never-before-seen exhibits and immersive technology. Highlights include a ride and drive on a mile-long hot track, 3 off-road adventures, and a showcase of more than 500 vehicles from 35 automakers. We posted a guide to Motorbella for you and ticket information on our website. Just go to clickondetroit.com for that. All right, still to come here at noon, the FBI issues an arrest warrant for Gabby Petito's fiance. We'll have more on that and find out the crime that the feds are accusing him of doing in the days after her disappearance. But first, tragedy in Tennessee. 1 person is dead and several people are hurt after a mass shooting at a Kroger store. We'll have the latest on the investigation.